Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Styled and Sorted with Bhumika. Good morning from Cairns. It's day 4 of our Tropical North Queensland adventure, and today's plan is a mix of beachside calm, wild encounters, and rainforest beauty. We are starting with a peaceful breakfast by the ocean, then heading north for some close up moments with crocodiles, a refreshing walk through Mossman Gorge, and finally ending the day with good food and chilled beers in Port Douglas. It's gonna be a long day ahead, so grab a coffee or a cold drink and join us on our adventure. The drive from Cairns to Palm Cove is short, about 25 minutes, but it's one of those drives that feels like a holiday in itself. The coastline peeks through the trees and the air feels warm and tropical, and the roads are lined with palm trees and coconut trees swaying gently in the breeze. Palm Cove has that perfect blend of luxury and laid back charm. You instantly slow down the moment you arrive. Our morning stop is Vivo Palm Cove, a lovely cafe right by the beach. The bright white veranda overlooks the sea, the kind of the spot where you could sit for hours with a coffee or just watch the waves. We ordered a hearty breakfast, smashed avo, eggs, pancakes, hash browns, and some freshly brewed coffee. Simple but delicious. The sea breeze, the sound of waves, and that morning light make it a perfect start to the day. It's easy to see why Palm Cove is one of the most loved coastal towns around Cairns. It's quiet, elegant, and absolutely beautiful. After a hearty breakfast, we took a little stroll along the beach. The water sparkles, the sand is soft, and the whole scene feels straight out of a postcard. Locals are walking their dogs, and a few early swimmers are already in the water. It's that slow, tropical pace of life that Cairns is known for. We also met two lovely dogs who were huge and so furry, Lily and Maggie. The kids were so excited trying to pet them, and we had a nice little chat with the families. Next stop, Hartley's Crocodile Adventures, one of the oldest and most famous wildlife parks in the region. It's about half an hour north of Palm Cove, and the drive takes us through scenic coastal roads surrounded by lush greenery. We reached Hartley's mid morning and it instantly feels wild. Tropical trees, birds calling from every direction, and that humid jungle air. The park has a natural lagoon running through it, which is home to dozens of saltwater crocodiles and even freshwater crocodiles. As soon as we entered, it was already time for crocodile feeding show. Part entertainment and part education. The rangers are brilliant, explaining how crocs have survived since dinosaur times. You can feel their passion for conservation. You can't visit Hartley's Crocodile Adventures without being completely amazed by the people who work here, the rangers. These men and women spend their days up close with some of the most powerful and unpredictable animals in the world, and the way they handle them is nothing short of incredible. Standing just a few meters away from a massive saltwater crocodile, they speak calmly, confidently, and with so much respect. It's not about showing off or being fearless, it's about understanding the animal, reading its body language, and knowing exactly how to stay safe while keeping the croc comfortable too. During the feeding show, you can really feel the tension in the air. The ranger steps right to the water's edge, meat in hand, calling out to the crocodile by name. And within seconds, this enormous creature launches out of the water with a thunderous splash. The ranger doesn't flinch, doesn't panic. They know the croc's movements and they trust their instincts and they stay completely focused. Every movement is deliberate. How they hold the pole, how they step back, when they make eye contact. It's a mix of skill, patience, and absolute awareness. One wrong step could be so dangerous, but these rangers handle it with a mix of professionalism and calm that leaves everyone watching in awe. What's even more impressive is that their work isn't just about entertaining visitors. They are educators and conservationists, teaching people to respect crocodiles rather than fear them. They help us see these ancient reptiles as survivors and not monsters. Watching them in action makes you realize bravery isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet confidence, built from knowledge and experience. And here at Hartley's, that quiet bravery shines through in every single ranger who steps into the Croc's world every day. And then comes one of the most memorable moments holding a baby crocodile. The ranger gently hands it over, its tiny scales cool to touch. It's both cute and little intimidating, knowing how powerful these animals become. Definitely one for the photo album. You can see us running towards the boat cruise. It's one of the park's highlight. As the boat glides slowly through the water, the guide begins to share stories about crocodile behavior and how they survive in the wild. He mentioned that there were around 3,000 crocodiles in that lagoon. Within minutes, we spot one, massive and perfectly still, just eyes above the water. Suddenly, it lunges up, snapping at a piece of meat thrown from the boat. Everyone gasps, and the guide laughs, reminding us that this is just a regular day for a croc. It's thrilling and fascinating at the same time, a reminder of how powerful these creatures are.
See? There we go. Here's another jump. Oh, big jump. We'll get her to jump one more time for you guys just by the boat. If you want more croc action, stick around for that 3 o'clock attack show.
After spending a few hours at Hartley's, we grab a quick snack and continue our drive further north towards Mossman Gorge. The road starts winding through dense rainforest and the scenery just keeps getting better. Mossman Gorge is part of a Daintree National Park, one of the oldest rainforests on the earth. You can feel the ancient energy the moment you step out of the car. We take the shuttle bus from the visitor center to the main walking area and are immediately surrounded by lush greenery, crystal clear streams, and that soothing sound of flowing water. The walking tracks are well laid out and you can choose between short trails or longer loops. We took our time, stopping often to just listen. Cicadas buzzing, birds calling, and the water rushing over smooth stones. The air feels cooler here and it's refreshing contrast after the warm sunny morning. Some people take a dip in the water and it looked so tempting. Our little ones also insisted that they would want to get in the water. Luckily for us, we had their swimsuits and goggles packed. So they enjoyed swimming in the cool, refreshing water. And then, yes, we had to hurry back as it was already getting late and the park was about to close. For dinner, we headed to one of Port Douglas's local breweries, the Hemingway Brewery, the perfect way to end a big day. The place has a relaxed open air setup with friendly locals, good music, and that unmistakable tropical charm. We try a few local craft beers, crisp and refreshing. We ordered some nachos, chips, and calamari, and some share plates. After a day of exploring beaches, crocodiles, and rainforests, this feels like a perfect ending. It's that wonderful balance of adventure and chill that makes far North Queensland so special. As the sun sets and the lights come on, we sit back and think about how varied the day has been. Breakfast by the sea, crocodile adventures, rainforest walks, and beers by the beach. Every stop today showed a different side of tropical Queensland, from wild to peaceful, from thrilling to relaxing. And that's what makes this region so unforgettable. Every day feels like a new story. That wraps up our day 4 here in Cairns and beyond. Tomorrow we continue exploring where we visit the Fitzroy Island. It's an entire day tour in itself. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More adventure coming up next.